Hello YouTube, Dog49 here, and welcome to an AK5C tips and tricks video for you guys today. I've been doing these quite a bit recently, so if you're enjoying this series, please leave a like, also subscribe for more of this series as well. So anyway, getting into the AK5C. It's a carbine, and it's the first carbine you unlock. That's why I'm doing it, because you guys will have probably all unlocked it by now. And it's a pretty decent carbine, I must say. That's my first initial impressions of it. And I'm going to be talking about to you guys about why I've put in the title. But it is pretty average, really. So starting off, its rate of fire is pretty much in the middle of the park with all other carbines. Damage, same as near enough, 25 damage, and then drops off down as all the other weapons do. And it's got the same, pretty much, it's nearly the same, well, practically all the carbines are quite similar in where their range drops off near enough, and it just follows the main trend of all of them, like the A91, ACWR, and all of them ones. It seems to just follow that trend. Its recoil is pretty basic, well, pretty simple. It's about in the middle of the park upwards. Left and right, it's got 0.2 on either side, recoil on either side. So it's pretty simple, and it's pretty basic and pretty average in that part. Now, the thing which gets me about the AK5C is that it's because it's so average and because it's so all well-rounded. Nothing really stands out much about it. You can make this weapon whatever you want it to be. So obviously, let's start off with the basic ones. Its rate of fire, pretty average. So in close quarters, you know, it's going to do alright. Sometimes it might not do alright. So to make it better in close quarters, add a laser sight, maybe add one of the grips or something like that. Depends what you want, how much you want it to be better in close quarters. And this gun just automatically becomes better in close quarters. It doesn't really take away from too much anything else, really. It doesn't make its long range ability any worse. Maybe sticking a suppressor on that would make it a bit worse over long range, but you know, it doesn't really make it a unusable gun at that range. So what you can do with this gun is that what I've found with this gun you can do is you can put any combination you want on it, and it seems to still work, as long as it's not super crazy, and it would actually work, you know, with a weapon which is supposed to work that way. Like if you want to make it like a long range weapon, don't stick like some crazy combinations which don't make it very good at long range, because that won't really be helping. It's not going to work all the time, but you know, just whatever you add to this weapon, you can really improve. You can just make it good in one area, or if you want to, you can just like keep it pretty simple. Maybe put, I don't know, a grip which does one thing, a barrel attachment which does another thing, and things like that. Maybe you could do something which can have like trade-offs, like maybe you could add a grip which improves your accuracy, but then maybe you could like add a 4x scope onto it. Maybe you could add that ACOG. Maybe you could add then something like a suppressor. You never know if you want to use it in close quarters, because over long range, the suppressor with this weapon isn't actually that bad. It's actually quite good. The suppressor in this game seems to be reasonably good. I must say that on most of the weapons I've tried it with, it seems to be a good good choice, because it keeps you off of the map, obviously, and also it's really good at it keeps you off your map, and at those long ranges, you know, as long as you're good with a weapon and you've got used to it, you'll be able to land those shots, and you'll be able to land about like 1 or 2 extra shots that you need to drop someone. Well, about 1 extra shot probably, to be able to drop someone. And with this weapon, you know, I'm looking at these stats, and really there's nothing much which stands out, and that's what's so good about this gun. Its reload time is pretty good, which, you know, is always good, and it also helps it in all situations. So that just adds to its, you know, it's an all-round really good weapon. So anyway guys, that's my tips and tricks for the AK5C. As I said earlier, if you'd like to like the video and just support the series, then please do so. Also, if you want to support the channel, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.